Hey guys, we are so excited. The call is going to start in just a couple minutes. We just want you to make sure if you're joining us just now, make sure your phone is muted, and we will start in just about 2 minutes.
Okay, we're going to start in just about 1 minute. Make sure those phones are muted. We cannot wait to get rocking and rolling here in just 1 minute.
Good evening and welcome to our Plexus Worldwide Opportunity of a Lifetime call. We are so excited that you have joined us tonight. I think a lot of you are out there are going to be listening for that secret word. And so stay tuned because that's coming. Like we said, if you'll keep your phones muted, we are super excited. My name is Jen Mango.
And I am Phil Mango.
And I'm an Emerald Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide.
And I'm a Senior Ruby Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide.
And tonight we're going to talk to you about Plexus, the company. We're going to share some product information with you. We're going to go over our compensation plan, and we're going to give you an opportunity to get your questions about Plexus answered.
So before we do that, let me read this really quick disclosure statement. Plexus Worldwide this information is presented by independent ambassadors of Plexus. Plexus makes no guarantees on income. As such, representations may be misleading. Your success depends on your effort, your commitment, skill, and leadership abilities, and how effectively you exercise those qualities.
So we want to start by sharing our story. I joined Plexus back in July of 2013, a little over 3 years ago. Literally, guys, I was looking for something to help me with my sugar cravings. I definitely jumped into the business only to get the deal. But Phil, he was that
typical skeptical husband.
And he took a couple more months before he was ready when he saw all that was going on. But what we experienced with our Plexus journey almost immediately was that we started feeling better, both of us. We had control over food like we had never had before. We saw some weight loss. Phil had
plantar fasciitis, which is super painful in your feet. After 2 years of suffering with that, it was gone within 4 days.
And what we found while we were losing all of these things is that we were gaining freedom.
So what is Plexus? It's a company that started back in 2006, distributing a breast check health product, which we still sell today, and especially during Breast Cancer Awareness Month, we have a special on that product. In 2008, it was a really cool year because Tarl Robinson, who is our current CEO, purchased the company. Just a year later, Plexus Slim, which is our flagship product, was developed and became the amazing product that it is today. 2011, Alec Clark, who is our president, joined the company. And then in 2015, we saw this huge hockey stick-like growth where we reached nearly $500 million in sales and over 400,000 ambassadors. We were also named the Inc. 500 #8 fastest growing company in the United States.
And all of that amazing information and things happened because of the foundation of who we are, and that's in our products. Guys, we have an amazing product line that is only 16 different products, and they all address specific issues that every one of us deal with in some form or fashion. We have a line that looks at weight loss. Who doesn't want to lose weight or have a couple of pounds that they want to shed? Who wants to improve their health? So we have a whole product line of specific items that set themselves apart from other things out there that really help to do just that. And as for so many people, we need extra care for chronic issues where we have discomfort. And so we have a line of products specifically to address those kinds of things. You know, when we started off, we started with just our Slim. But what we found is that we benefited from our Triplex. We now both take our Mega X for a great night's sleep. We use our X Factors to stay healthy and germ-free. And our two newest products, Block and Edge, those have been awesome additions since this last summer.
I think I should mention that the Triplex consists of the ProBio, the BioCleanse, and the Slim.
Yes. We are really excited about these two newest products, the Block and the Edge, really getting ready to go into the holiday season, guys. I don't know about you, but every time I turn around, there's a party, there's a meal at a restaurant where we might not make the best choices, right? And so Block is one of those products that you can take and carry with you, pop and take right then and see immediate work at the... I'm getting stuck on my words. But it does just that. It blocks your carbs and sugars. And then we have Edge. And wow, I cannot tell you how much Edge has really saved me the last couple weeks since getting back from Hawaii. All that jet lag, it's like, what jet lag?
You know, it helps with jet lag, and it's a product that's designed to replace things that you're taking that aren't good for your body. Kind of like Red Bull or Monster energy drinks. This is a natural product that has just 3 elements to it that gives you sustained, clean energy that is not habit-forming and replaces those energy drinks.
Yeah, we love Edge. It's an amazing, amazing product. So right now what we're going to get to do is hear from an expert, Jill Werness, who is a certified health coach who also happens to be a Plexus ambassador, and she gives an excellent explanation of our flagship products, the Triplex, that Slim, ProBio, and BioCleanse.
Hi, I'm Jill Werness. I'm a certified health coach and Plexus ambassador, and I'm here to talk to you a little bit about why I love our Triplex system. They are 3 wonderful products that address the 3 main body systems that I focus on here in my clinic. So let's start out with the Slim, regulating blood sugar. This is so key to overall health. It is that up and down spiking of glucose that leads to advanced aging and cellular inflammation. And we know that cellular inflammation is what's behind most 21st century wonky diseases, whether it's MS, chronic fatigue, fibromyalgia, rheumatoid arthritis, cancers, depression. It's cellular inflammation that is the culprit behind it. So regulating that blood sugar is so critical, and the ingredient chromium in there really helps to do that. I also like that it has Garcinia cambogia in it, and that helps take away those sugar cravings, it helps burn fat, and also stabilize our mood. And then we move on to the ProBio 5, which I absolutely love. It's my favorite product because I'm all about gut health. 80% of our immunity starts in the gut. The gut is the second brain, and we have got to take care of that by repopulating it with good bacteria. Because of the standard American diet and the amount of over-the-counter meds and antibiotics that we use here in America, we do not have enough good, strong gut bacteria. The abundance of bad guys have taken over, and there are no more good guys left to counterbalance that. And so we're left with a weakened immunity. So folks who are struggling with autoimmune disorders really need to take a look at their gut. Everybody needs to address the gut. And so the ProBio 5 goes in and repopulates it with good, healthy bacteria. Plus, if there's an abundance of yeast overgrowth, the ProBio 5 can go in there and kill that off. Now, yeast is very sneaky. It likes to hide itself in a protective shield. And there's an enzyme in the ProBio 5 that goes in there and breaks down that protective barrier so that the yeast overgrowth can be killed out and wiped out of the body. There's over 200 symptoms associated with yeast overgrowth, and that's everything from depression, anxiety, joint pain, insomnia. The list just goes on and on and on. So love the ProBio 5. And then what do we need to do last? We need to detox. We have to get this stuff out of the body. So the BioCleanse works in that it detoxifies the kidneys, the liver, the colon. It just sweeps all the bad guys out. And it has a great amount of magnesium in it, which I love, because 50% of Americans are deficient in magnesium. And when we look at the list of symptoms associated with magnesium deficiency, gosh, it goes from heart palpitations to restless leg syndrome. Magnesium is called the relaxation mineral, so we all need it in our diet. So I love the triplex system. I am a huge fan. I put all of my clients on it for the first 60 days. It just does so many wonderful things for the body. I hope you learned something today, and we'll see you next time.
Yes, I love hearing from Jill. And she's so right. We did not think that we needed the triplex. And then when we started taking the products, we were like, how have we been not taking these
That's
products?
right. So what is your why? Why are you here tonight? For some of you, joining Plexus is about reaching a health goal. For others, it's probably taking hold of your business so that you can pull yourself from the circumstance, allow you to fulfill some dreams. And for many of you, it's both. We just want you to know something right now.
You are here with the right company, with the right products, and at the right time. We have just experienced over and over again seeing that our company does right by people where we've heard from other companies that maybe haven't. We've heard about our products and how they stand apart, and we know that it's the right time.
So Harvard Business School suggests that in order for a multi-level marketing opportunity to qualify as ground floor, the number of existing active ambassadors should be less than half of 1% of the population. In the United States, we have this number would represent around 300 million people, so 0.5% of that. So if there were less than 1.5 million people in an opportunity, Harvard would say that it's ground floor. If there was less than 500,000 people involved, then they say it would be a cutting edge for great opportunity. Let me tell you that Plexus Worldwide has less than 450,000 ambassadors. So now is the time. So we've talked about the company. We've talked about the products. Let's talk a little bit about the compensation plan. And really one of the reasons why I decided to join 2 months later with Jen, because I saw what she was able to do from an income perspective, helping so many people with their health and then turn that into income for our family. Plexus compensation plan is unique in that you get paid 11 different ways. Let me repeat that again. You get paid 11 different ways. You're paid 5 different times a month. And what's great about the company is every month they've got something new going on. This month, there's an October promotion that you can earn $1,400 starting today.
Woo!
That's Christmas money. You'll be paid that on the 15th of November, just in time for Christmas. So I want to talk about just one of those 11 points right now because it's one of my favorites. It's called pay points. This is the way that Plexus shares its profits. They take 50% of the profits and share them with the ambassadors. So these pay points are paid 7 levels down, which means I'm a level 1 for Jen. And when I get $100 of product, either through the website from a customer or my own purchases, then she earns 5 points. Each point averages around $2.60 to $3 historically. So those 5 points, when I do $100 of product, she earns $15. Now, it doesn't sound like much, but what happens is when you start building a team of just 15, 20 people, that's 100 pay points every month just when they buy their own products or customers buy from them. So 100 times, 20 people times 5 points is 100 points. That is $300 a month just from people in her network. I'm here to tell you today, we have thousands of people on our team.
So I know you're probably thinking, did she really do it? Did she really make that kind of income that quickly? And we wanted to just give you a quick breakdown of how that comp plan worked, because in my first full month, I recruited 6 ambassadors. That sounds a lot fancier than it was. That was just sharing the opportunity and getting people the best price possible. I sold about $1,850 in PV or personal volume. I had 6 of those customers become preferred, which just meant they were on an auto ship. 3 of my ambassadors of those 6 actually just did what Phil explained to us. They turned points and sold over $100 in PV. So in that process, I turned what we call silver, which is a rank bonus. And this month alone, you can actually double that when you add 3 people to your team and get $200.
So let me pause, Jen. What was your experience in sales prior to Plexus?
I mean, I was amazing. I didn't have any experience in sales. My background is I have a master's degree in speech language pathology. So I was working prior to doing Plexus in a classroom with 3, 4, and 5-year-olds with special needs. So definitely not on the radar of doing math, of selling, and certainly not building a business on my own.
So in this first month, you had been making around $1,500 a month, and you decided to retire in June of that summer because the Lord told you so, and I had to respect that.
Yes.
And you were able to, in your first month, without any sales experience, get paid 6 different ways from Plexus and earn how much?
$800.
$800 in her first month. And you were just sharing the opportunity. Right. You're sharing these products that work.
That's right. I didn't really know what I was doing at all.
So the great thing is you can look into this too. And what I love is that Plexus discloses the average income for their ambassadors and publishes this information. What you see if you're watching this right now is what a senior Ruby and an Emerald ambassador make on average annually with Plexus. And I mentioned I'm a senior Ruby, so that's around $51,000 in income. And as an Emerald, Jen earns almost $120,000 in income. I can tell you that we are slightly above average, and the most people that we know are also slightly above average. So that's $170,000 working from home. It's not bad.
Not bad at all. Mm-hmm.
But don't take our word for it. We want you to hear from the top earner in our upline, Celeste Gwynn.
Yes, we have had the pleasure of getting to know Celeste since joining Plexus, and she is an absolute sweetheart. She's extremely passionate, but again, someone that did not come into this industry with experience. She was a stay-at-home mama, and I would think you'll really enjoy getting to hear her story.
Hey guys, thank you so much for that introduction. I am Celeste Gwynn. I am Phil and Jen's Double Diamond upline, and I'm really excited to be here with you guys today. My story started with the product and quickly progressed to the business. And when I say quickly, I'm being a little sarcastic because it actually took me a little over 9 months to decide to jump into this business. I love the products. I knew they worked, but I wanted nothing to do with network marketing. I had a situation in my past that really, really turned me off of this industry. And I had told my husband about 9 years ago, never, ever, 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 ever would I ever, lots of evers, want to be involved with network marketing. I would never, ever, 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 ever want to pressure my friends into buying something from me. I would never, ever, ever, ever want to host parties, and I would never, ever do this. So fast forward 9 years later, find these products, have amazing success with weight loss, have amazing success with getting off of several medications with my doctor's help. And Jen Hawkins, who is our upline, kept stalking me about joining this business. And I finally said, listen, I don't know how this is going to help you, but I'll do it to help you. And she told me about this trip to Hawaii. Listen, y'all, if you know that book, The 5 Languages of Love, travel is like my 6th love language. And Jen knows that. We were roommates in college. We've known each other 19 years. She knows the way into my heart, and she knows how to get me motivated. So I decided to work this business from the day I joined. I want to repeat that. I decided to work this business from the day I joined. I never thought I'm going to sign up a couple of folks and this is going to be easy. I never thought this is going to be like winning the lottery. These are great products. I'm not going to have to do anything. I knew this was going to be hard work, but I also knew that I wanted to get to Hawaii, and I knew that I wanted to change the financial future for my family. Worked really hard from day one. Ended up going Emerald in 4.5 months. If you're not familiar with our comp plan, that's the level where you get the car and you get the trip to Hawaii and you get into that profit sharing pool that I promise you, you want to be in those waters. You want to be in that pool to get that profit sharing. Ended up going Diamond in 6 months and re-entered, which is the 11th way to earn money with Plexus, on my 7th month. I actually went diamond again on my 2-year anniversary, and that's overwhelming. Even when I say it out loud, it's overwhelming to me. So instead of talking about the insane amount of money that I make to help change people's lives, help get people healthy, help people gain financial freedom, I want to just talk briefly before I hand it back over to Jen and Phil about what I've been able to do because of my financial freedom. So I'm healthy. My whole family is healthy. I have been able to, from the financial end, take pressure off my husband. He was a Marine, and now he's a business owner, and he has worked very, very hard for the last 16 years to allow me to be a stay-at-home mom. We've made some sacrifices, but it was worth it for me to get to be stay-home with my kids, and I've been able to do that. I've been able to take some pressure off of him. He still works very, very hard, but he doesn't have the pressure of every single bill, every single dollar going out of our house being his responsibility. He can kind of sit back and work when he wants and take off when he wants, and he's such an amazing dad because of that freedom. He never misses a volleyball game. He never misses a football game. He's at everything our children do because of my Plexus freedom. My dad's a missionary in Africa, and because of Plexus freedom, we've been able to drill a well in Mpapani, Kenya, to be a part of drilling a well there, something so much bigger than ourselves, and know that we are going to be able to feed these folks spiritually because we're literally giving them water and we're feeding them physically. So that's a big deal. We've been able to be a part of a church plant. My faith is very important to me. And a church startup. We had our 1-year anniversary yesterday. It is not cheap to help be a part of starting a church. And we've been able to see lots and lots of lives transformed because we've been able to financially give to a church plant that's in its first year in its infancy. We've been able to go on amazing vacations and trips. Let's keep it real. Travel is my love language, and my kids are, and my husband are my number one priority. Being able to take them all over the world, to Africa, to Disney World, to Mexico, you name it. We've been there in the last 4 years. It's been really cool to get to do that. So I'm changing the future for generations to come, because I got over my pride that I associated with network marketing and the embarrassment that I associated with network marketing. I got over myself because I saw that we had amazing products. I saw that we had an amazing comp plan. And eventually I saw that I had what it takes to go to the top with this company. And I went for it. And because I did, hundreds of thousands of lives are changed. If you're watching and you're not in our team, you're not in our business, you're thinking, that's a gross exaggeration. Phil and Jen can attest to you, it's not a gross exaggeration. It's true. I got over my pride. I saw that I had great products, and because of that, hundreds of thousands of lives have been changed through the products and through the business. So what a blessing it's been. I love being on this journey with the Mangoes. They're amazing leaders. If you're here and you're watching this and you're intrigued by what we're doing, get back in touch with whoever invited you here. I hope that you guys all have an absolutely blessed day. I will talk to some of you soon. And the rest of you, I hope to see you on our team pages and eventually on these amazing trips that Plexus sends us on. And I can hang out with you by the pool. Have a great day. Bye.
And she really, everything that she says is true. I know that it can be kind of mind-boggling, but really, guys, if you know her, you would realize if this woman can do this, I can do this too. And it's exciting to see people connected to allow them to get to use resource to connect them to their passion. And so we hope Plexus can be that for you as well.
We think that this is the right company at the right time. The amazing products that Jen shared with you earlier have a 60-day money-back guarantee on a 30-day supply. So let me repeat that. A 30-day supply carries a 60-day money-back guarantee. I dare you to find another company that will stand behind their products as much. There's an income opportunity that's second to none. I can't share with you what Celeste makes, but your mind would be blown. And let me tell you, what we've earned in the last 3 years would blow your minds. Now is the time to join.
Everybody starts as a customer with Plexus. You can start as a preferred customer, and that just simply means that you're getting products on a certain day every month, each and every month. What we love about that is that you're not going to run out. You're going to start sharing with people. You're going to be handing out slim packets, and before long, you're going to realize, I need more products. So being a preferred customer is an awesome option.
The other way is being like a Costco member, an executive member, where you're a personal use ambassador. You get the products at a wholesale price, so 10% less than a preferred customer. And you're going to get these maybe to share with some family or some close friends, but really just your own family. You're going to benefit. You're going to get some income off of just what you purchase. You're just not really interested in sharing with lots of people at the moment, and that's okay. We love our personal use ambassadors. And the final way is the way Jen and I joined.
As a business building ambassador. Even though we really didn't think we were doing that, we caught on to the passion and the opportunity very quickly after joining as that personal use ambassador. And guess what happened? We have now created for ourselves, for our family, and a legacy to earn residual income for years to come.
And the great thing about this is that every single type of customer, a preferred, a personal use, and a business building ambassador, all the products carry the same 60-day money-back guarantee.
We want to let you know, too, that we make a commitment to you, regardless of one of those levels that you choose this evening or in your near future, that we are committed to training you, to coaching you, and to sharing with you. We realize that this is a personal development journey. Our ministry is your journey. We like to be involved in every step of your business as life happens. And so that means being able to be there with you in your lows as well in your highs. And we also operate with a one Plexus culture. That means that everybody that is on our team is here to support one another. There's no undercutting. There's no competition. The sky is just the limit.
So now what? We want you to get back with the person who invited you, like Celeste said, very quickly. We've got a very secret word for you to share with that person that invited you. And just for doing so, for attending tonight and sharing that word, you're going to be entered for a $50 prize. So are we ready to tell them the word?
I think they're waiting.
I think they're ready.
All right. The word is
pumpkin spice.
We crack ourselves up.
Pumpkin spice, my wife's favorite flavor, favorite time of year.
So get back with the person that invited you and share that word with them. They probably are going to ask you some questions. Be open and share your feedback. We are all looking forward to hearing from you.
Starting your journey typically only takes around 10 minutes. There's no products to supply your garage with or stock up in your garage. You can actually get signed up, have your website, start sharing right away, and have customers in the next 20 minutes. And then when you're done doing that, we want you to come back in 2 weeks and bring 3 potential people with you to listen to this call. We want to thank you all for joining us tonight. We absolutely appreciate you sharing the time and learning about Plexus. And that's all we've got for you.
We want to wish you good luck in winning that $50 gift card.
Have a great night and
go Plexus.
Good night, everybody.